With temperatures likely to stay in the triple digits this week, more evictions could be dangerous in several ways, including the heat. Now some shelters across the state are scrambling to prepare for the lift of this ban and the possible impact. Our ELLIOTT POLAKOFF is live in the newsroom to tell us how one in particular is already noticing a difference.
Whitney, the JUSTA Center is a resource and day center in Phoenix specifically open for the elderly. And even though it doesn't house people overnight, the end of the eviction moratorium has already created several headaches. At first glance, things look pretty peaceful at the JUSTA Center.
They give us good food and just a relaxing atmosphere. Just a place to chill.
But with the eviction moratorium ending in Arizona on Saturday, the shelter for the elderly is bracing for an uncomfortable change.
We're going to see an increase in people coming in for services, and we're a 7-day-a-week operation, so it's going to task my staff.
It's been less than 24 hours since the ban on evictions ended. And although people won't wind up on the streets immediately because it takes several weeks to go through the eviction process, the JUSTA Center Executive Director Wendy Johnson says she's already received more calls from people needing a place to live.
They have nowhere to sleep and they have no place to move to. I get 4 or 5 inquiries a day from people looking for low-income senior housing, and there just isn't any available.
According to Grand Canyon Institute Research Director Dave Wells, it's not just a lack of housing that makes things difficult. It's the increased hurdles that those who are evicted face in once again finding housing.
Landlords look at your past records, and if you have an eviction, it's sort of like having a car accident, and the fact that it makes your rates go up. It's really a problem, and it's going to be a problem for tens of thousands of people likely as a consequence of the end of the eviction moratorium.
According to the latest Census Household Pulse survey, nearly 140,000 people in Arizona are currently behind on rent. And both Wells and Johnson expect eviction rates to go up in the next 2 months beyond what they were even before the pandemic.
We really want people to stay alive while we're trying to solve a bigger problem than just one person can solve on their own.
Wendy says the JUSTA Center is working with government agencies to help those that are homeless get an emergency voucher at a motel. They've also extended their hours during the summer to get people out of that brutal heat. Live in the newsroom, ELLIOTT POLAKOFF, Arizona's family.